I'm hearing, because there's police, there's police, there's police at the scene at the Jenkins thing, and there's otherworldly police. There's police that worked with the Jean Bonnet case, and then there's otherworldly police that work with the Jean Bonnet case. But the girl from next door, her mother works at the Kenosha Police Department for a very long time. See, this is these people knew what's coming, or what you is, or what I am, and they should have controlled these girls from being so hot body, trying to covet the sisters. This could be like a Martha, like, why we gotta be doing all this, and she get to, and God said she chose her destiny, and it can't nobody take it away from her. This now, that don't mean that it can't never change, you know. You see, but that could be something here. Oops. Spying. They're not rejecting something. I mean, maybe a corrupt police got to jail or something after somebody looked at something. These people are spying so that they can breadcrumb somebody. But this about to backfire. They were spying on somebody so that they can breadcrumb you, possibly in a case like we keep talking. This is what I feel heavily. Some type of case where somebody was going to sneak away and get a secret divorce and secretly sneak away. A Hierophant or a Taurus in reverse. They wanted to be able to breadcrumb you or me, or have you, can I have some more, please? Okay, so somebody could have been spying on you to see if you do something. These people could also been mind controlling you to get you to do something. Excuse me. That would add up to the case to say that you was like infidelity or something. But this person ended up in reverse in jail. But why I feel like it wasn't this, why I feel like it's not because of that. Like this person, yeah, the world card energy, because this is the wrong person to do that to. Everything that happens to this person, okay, say at 22 we get out of this, but I'm 44, 46, 62, and somebody still got me in this energy. There's nothing these people can say, because I cannot, I don't have my X-Man skills. I don't have, people can use me actually as a weapon. People can also infiltrate or hack into my stuff, but I can't do this to them. This is like a baby. It's a baby. This is the Christ baby, fully grown in the crib, in the bassinet still. If you look up Christ, baby Christ, and you're going to see a baby laying there swaddled a little bit with this fabric around his private parts, you know, exposed a little bit. This is the same thing. This is the same thing as the baby Christ. It's just an adult or somebody that's growing up, or I'm an adult, but this is still a virgin energy. So again, that's why I say these people think they're doing something, but God is like, I don't know. I don't know if this person paid for something, but it could have been somebody retired. Okay, somebody could have been retired police. Yeah, not rejected in some kind of sector. I don't know if you could trust these people though. Okay, like somebody's like, okay. Yeah, okay. But that's what I'm saying. They not reject, but they not about to give you nothing. You're not about to get nothing. You can't go in whatever this is. You just can't. Somebody could just have a boyfriend that's a cop that thought like, oh, I could get away with this. I don't know. That's why I said, yeah, heartbreak, that somebody wants you to beg like a dog. And this is why somebody got in the seat and started doing this shit immediately. And this is why this person won't be victorious. This is why they're going to have to go back to the bottom, or go to the back to the drawing board. And they're going to have to go through some kind of hazing. This is like somebody was scared for me or you to get right into the spot that we supposed to be in. It's my birthright. These people is yearning. That's why it's not the same. They want it. They're working towards it. That you, how could you? It's not for nobody unless they was in this, in that world cards energy. There's only one person at a time that's in this energy with God, as from my understanding. So if these people want to keep blocking some, you're gonna just stay. I'm just gonna stay in this fucking energy where everything you do is about to backfire on you. Like, I don't know what these people don't understand. King of Swords is seeing that this person did steal something and run off. Yeah, with the Two of Cups, and they did steal something and ran off with somebody else from this Wheel of Fortune that don't have nothing to do with these people. Yeah, somebody was taken from this older lady or something to take it over here and start something else in the West, possibly in California. This is the truth. And now somebody that's in jail or pent up in a situation, they're being enlightened. Sometimes I be thinking these are like angels. Because, you know, with a bat, it'd be like this, a bat, or somebody in a dark Batman or something. In this way, it's like Superman, or Batman is still a good person, but he goes in the dark. You see, Batman goes in the dark. If this way, even though it's in reverse, this is somebody that's enlightened, that's like, you know, sitting in a, where angels will sit, you know, in the break room until, oh, something went down, and then they go put the little wings on and they just go fly down the earth and see what's going on. Like, but in this energy, this is like a dark, this is like somebody at nighttime. They're both superheroes, but somebody's at night, and that, again, a Nine of Pentacles is not the person. Somebody could have thought you was dead and put this person in your, somebody could have thought I was dead or something, that they, antic worked. It's like overboard. And then was like, oh, the person woke up from amnesia and they like, this is your wife. And the person looked close enough, like, yeah, this is somebody that would have the same phenotype as me. That's why I said, we also got Esme. I knew a girl named Esme in school in Texas when I went to her sleepover. Anyways, Nine of Wands in reverse. She kind of remind me of like a Snooki. I mean, this is giving me media energy here. Somebody is not getting kicked out. Heavy Texas energy too. Like, sneaking away is why this person got to go back to something. Okay? Like, this person's selfishness, or like, oh, I don't want you too dark skinned, or you don't do your hair like this. It's something silly like this. And it put, like, somebody was not thinking about anybody else. And it's like somebody trying to break the wheel. They're not going to be able to. This is what's coming. They can't break the wheel. Like, this is like everybody got to touch the wheel. Everybody that's supposed to touch the wheel, or the person. This like one person is supposed to touch the wheel of fortune and be fortunate this lifetime, this sector, this century, this whatever. But somebody broke it up and gave 1,000 people a chance to touch the wheel of fortune. Now these people don't know how to remake that fortune unless they do something wicked. And so you just created a whole thing instead of just giving the one person that, especially if you were with that person. Like, I don't know what's wrong with somebody. Somebody think that they staying, or you're going to have to leave. Like, oh, well, anywhere you go, anytime, anywhere, we'll be there, or I'll be there. I'll reach out my hand to you. It's just call my name. Somebody think that they've conquered whatever here, and you're the one that's gonna, but this could also be that, okay, nobody conquered. The girl and the child get to stay here, and this entity or whatever this is get to, they don't have to walk away. They can coincide in the same town or something. This could be the truth, and somebody is looking at this, so they think. So let's see if we can pick up if somebody had like an old retired police officer or something, help them with something. Fits. Because I'm thinking, I was like, oh, Mr. Johnson, you was the governor or something like this at this time. Where did they put my body? My skinny body. Well, because I lost a lot of weight when I went to Florida. I had... Ooh, somebody might have it, but not for long. They're going to kill it because they feel like I embarrassed them. Also, there's information in there that has to do with the existence of the entire world. But because there's energy in there about this person, somebody is going to ruin that body and make you or me, try to make you or me start all over again. And this time you're not going to be protected. This is somebody like, I show you I was the one. What they wanted you to think I'm the one that give people life and whatever. Because I was looking for a scripture yesterday, and it said, Jesus said, I'm the one that kills and bring back to life. But we also have what's his name, Lazarus. But I didn't like the way that was sounding, because I was thinking give life. This is somebody that could like says who got to come out of the limelight. You see, it's kind of crazy to let somebody have to go with this and learn this on their own, because a lot of people I done wrote down out of the limelight, and then you don't see them no more, and then I say their name, and then they come back in my feed and they start being visible on my feed again. So it's kind of dangerous. Okay, it's kind of dangerous to not let somebody learn their skill. Also, somebody could have took me into death and brought this mommy Wate energy into life. And that's who's saying, oh, it feels so good, birds flying high, you know how I feel. These girls is burning. These 3 women is going to burn. These could be the favorites of this man in the background. All right. These could be 3 sidekicks of this person's, maybe even in 3 different denominations or something like this. But the main focus for this person is supposed to be me. But they too busy trying to protect these people that they were working on these secret missions with. And yeah, gotcha. So if that's what they're doing, they're gonna lose their authority. Somebody is discontinuing this person as their son. Because you could be a mother to this person. If they took them into the underworld, that ain't got shit to do with what was up here. And up here, I'm the only motherfucker that had this husband. I don't know what y'all did to him when you took him in the underworld. That ain't got shit to do with me, my money, what I'm getting, what's going on in my kingdom, whatever this is, okay? So they could have did something to the son, which is going to end up somebody in jail. And this person was warned to let go of these women already, because they're not your main priority. This could even be their own family. Like, oh, bitch, you was doing that? You was using the resources to do that to that one? That's like the monarch of the family. What the fuck wrong with you? This could be an older version of the father. Okay. Somebody's getting these could be people that, see, they faceted it with the nail so it don't move. This is like, oh, in the reverse too, this could be like a flying monkey. In the upright, it's not. Or these are people that's coming from that, like, why are we doing this again? Turning against the witch. Somebody wanted to bring something towards someone. Let's see. I just want to know about this. Yeah, we got the Son of David in the upright, or the 4 of Pentacles in the upright. Somebody is, whatever they're holding on to, they're rightfully to do so. There could be a father or a grandfather or an older male that's in reverse. Star energy or Aquarius in reverse. Because in some of these family dynamics, those could have been the wives of the grandfather, and then they ended up turning up to be the father gets them after that. Some of your families, it wasn't They was not the sisters or whatever. But marriage. Somebody could have been married to one sister and something was one way. Or, okay, they could have been married to one of these people or married to a person out of this collective group. But what I'm telling you is the wealth didn't come in until they married this person. Okay? And this, like I told y'all before, this symbol is on my same coat of arms for my last name. So this is not supposed to be a jail. I'm not supposed to feel like I'm in prison and people building a prison around me. I'm not supposed to be in a mental facility and people are drugging me and putting sleep things and fentanyl in my cheeseburger. To make me sleep at night so somebody can transport me without my permission. That's not what this is supposed to be about. Somebody could be about to be trying to beat you and stay here, and they was about to put you to jail. But this is like these are a couple different forces fighting here. There's a group of men that always get their way in these secret societies that want this man to win. And then there's other aspects here that want the female to be able to win. This will be the first time that a woman probably been able to pull this off. And it will be a tribute to the mothers that didn't have a voice or didn't reach this level of consciousness or something to be able to produce this information online like this, even not even going viral, to speak about this so that some woman could get the victory this time. Because this is like, these are men, they have 10 and 15 and 20 houses. Why are you trying to take this one house from this person? And what you're doing is illegitimate. You trespassing. Person already said they don't want if this is a replacement robot, they don't want the person in there doing whatever. Why are you doing that? Like some of these cases, I tell you, some of these children ain't your children. It's actually the person that this person had babies with in the underworld at some point in time. And they got rid of your person, or it's your person and he done turned into one of them. And so you basically like, oh, my daughter or something like this, but this is really a wife of this person's in the underworld, or they're waiting for you to die so that they can get busy, or these people were, okay, already in the underworld. These are products of the underworld, and they do things differently there, like incest and things like this. And, you know, that's why it can seem like the family is all like, you're not a good mom. You're just horrible. You're horrible. So you had to know when that's happening, that's computer generated. Or when it says that lady in the Bible say, I raised these children up so nice and kindly and beautifully, and now they're being so wicked to me. Why? That's why, because they was compromised. Okay. So something that they was doing was not a good idea, because somebody could have seen these people having sex or something like this. It will fuck you up. That's why I can't look at it the way regular individuals look at it. It will fuck you up. So somebody say, well, why would you, how you going to stay there? Well, I haven't seen anything in my own eyes yet, but I know something is going on. Something very closely to what we're talking about right here. And if I'm your God or if I'm your wife, motherfucker, you need to be worried about what I said. Because I told you in one of these cities, somebody did get so much fucking money, and they started just buying these women houses or something. These women that say, oh, please just let us take your name, we'll pay our own way and everything, just let us take your name so that we don't have to go into the number of those other people. These people was buying this or whatever, and then all them people got mad because this person missed the real person, and these is the people that took this motherfucker out, these witches. So there's protection still. Could be even against this Hierophant energy, because somebody went too far. And the thing is, that's a dangerous thing dealing with this stuff. If the wife is like a holy one, she don't know what the hell going on. But now you got these witches flying all over here, sending they flying monkeys. They fucking people, and they got people underneath they thing that they could call if they need to, not just you. You know, it's just too much. King of Swords, it's just too much. Meanwhile, a person ain't doing nothing. Yeah, somebody's spying. There could be a King of Swords watching somebody to see if they could get a better judgment. But it's an injustice. Like, I don't know. This is not going to be normalized that you can spy on somebody until you want to figure out if you want to date them. Can't be doing that. Somebody don't want to be with this person no more. They probably want to be with you, but they keeping you stuck in the mud until they talk to these witches. And I don't want you talking to them. And I don't want you talking to them. You know, this is like engaging with. This ain't like you work for me, bitch. Get out there and make that. This is some people that think that they the wife of a pimper. They're the wife of a master or a owner of something. You work in HR. You're the fucking secretary. Like, stay in your lane. So this giving me that 11 years I sacrifice. Besides the kids, I have nothing to show. And in some of these cases, some of these women don't even have the children. No, I'm not going to cry no more. So this could be what this is. Yeah, that the Nine of Swords was in reverse a second ago. That's what this is. Working every day of the week. Was at the job when no one else was there. Helping you get on your feet. This is what I'm saying. You was doing this unconsciously. And this is okay. But I told you this person's like, you're never going to work in another town again. So this is why somebody has to take, that's why I got to take back everything. Because if you walk away, this person is going to have, this is like the Money Pit or the War of the Roses, one of the movies where the two people is fighting over the house or something like this, y'all. Okay, this is something like this because this is person, but this person should not do that to you because some of us are conduits of the shit of all. You block me, you blocking your money and them bitches' money. Keep on playing. Look, what I just said, this ain't even belonging there, and the Wheel of Fortune just popped out in reverse. Listen, somebody's refusing to fix somebody's car, or somebody's refusing to bring in your brand new car. They could have gave it to somebody else. We got more. I was thinking about Kenya more the other day. This could be somebody's mother. I don't know. This could be something like this. A starseed's mother, or you could share DNA with this person, or I. This could be what's uncovered here. All right? It may not be this Nine of Pentacles, but this Nine of Pentacles could probably fit the bill. Like, okay, yeah, because remember, John Bonet was a beauty queen. This could be where they intertwine something with Georgia. But see, I feel like this is where the Parhams, because they have family down there in Georgia. This is how they were able to do. So they could have, if they swapped me when I was in Georgia, or they killed me, or they did something to me, or a ritual on me, they were just using that energy as a conduit so that they can claim all this stuff or something like this. But they was using the unpack girl. This is why we talking about the John Bonet thing. And then these people going back. Did they go back to the house in Georgia? Who is the house? Maybe this Nine of Pentacles is the house in Georgia. And somebody is mentally ill. Because this person was, instead of approaching, even if this person thought that they was your sister, they was just stalking you and humiliating you. Trying to act like this their kingdom. Or trying to bring a tower to your kingdom. Or my kingdom. This could be like a queen of the south coming after the queen. But again, both kingdoms was mine. This person don't have nothing to do with this. Somebody created this or something like this. So death is in reverse. Somebody could have already been divvying up or in a lustful manner looking at my paperwork. These is people that would be looking at land patents, land something. Oh, this bitch about to get all that? Or something like this. And they divvied it up already. But somebody might have to start over. But again, like I told you, they want somebody to start over unprotected. To see how far you get to get up the rankings. But I've already done everything over and over again. These people can't tell me that. Yeah, I'm not dead. And these people is not the most high. That's why they're going to get a tower here. They can't tell me what to do. Yeah, this is justice. Okay. That these people get the tower. Okay. They lying about being married to someone. Somebody lied and said that they was married to someone. Like since I was 19, I never lived with another person. I have not lived back home. Like, oh, dad or mother, I have to come back home. I haven't lived back home since I was 19. I got an apartment and I've been living with who I thought was this man this whole time with this social security number. So I don't know how y'all moved that shit around or something. All right, but they could have said that they was the wife so you could get breadcrumb as a baby mama, or just as like a like how they said Elvis. I think he passed away and he left something for his maid that he loved her very much. Okay, so this could be something like somebody was like, yeah, you his maid or whatever, and you raised him. You know, you helped him raise his kids, and he left you a little something. But really, this person is not the wife you are, or I am. Okay, they could be. I'm telling you, somebody's trying to say this another way. You're mistaken. No, it's really her or something. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, so this could be what this is here. Yeah, not out in the cold. Chariot in reverse. The chariot people might like this person. Somebody's protected from the chariot in reverse. But again, they working with the underworld. Maybe the underworld is your friend. Yeah, I'm telling you, this person is getting judged. It's like this. In my where I see it. This person's trying to come back, but you still listen to these witches or something like this. And you can't come back over here. That somebody's too needy. That I'm not the needy person, or you're not the needy person, Queen of Swords. It's this person. It's just we could be different conduits on this earth and we moving differently. God said his children was gonna be sitting in one spot. Or like this. These people is moving around, running around, trying to secure spots and things like a vagabond. So again, I don't know. Probably not forever. We got AC in reverse, lost their power. So somebody could have did something to somebody's AC or something. And you might have to think back at a time. Source could be having you jog back, or me jog back, or my watchers jog back to when the AC went out. I think at my old house it went out, and I want to say, no, well, the AC is in reverse. It could be the heat or the AC. Okay? Something happened. Somebody could have moved me or moved somebody or something. It was very detrimental because they keep wanting to sneak in here, and the energy wants to speak. It's like these people are doing this for their own benefit so they can have sex with somebody a lot more and not get no questions, or, you know, they doing something like you was on high alert and you almost figured out something and somebody heard you saying this while they were spying on you. And so they strangled that version of you and got it out of here. It's like somebody smacking at a gnat like we're not fucking human, or we're not having this human experience or something. You might don't see this. It's still, this is popping off or popped off behind the Queen of Swords back, or before you became sharp about something. Somebody lied about being in a marriage with someone. They were trying to bring a tower to something, or you. The heck? Where did it go? Knight of Swords, that's Christ coming in the clouds. Alright? But it's in reverse. Somebody's not charging at somebody quickly. They could be creeping. So I creep. Guess he doesn't know what I do. Somebody got, because I'm thinking about this chili, red hot chili pepper. And I was having a dream or a vision in my sleep, and I think I was digging through some bell peppers or something, and at the bottom it was a hot reddish burnt burgundy looking pepper. I'm like, where the fuck did that come from? Why is this hot pepper in? That's crazy. So that's what I'm saying. I'm wondering if the people from the south is trying to make them a station point in the north. Come thinking about, I'm here in a situation, somebody is the child of a, cause I remember they said that they went and they bum rushed that dude in his office to get their money because he wasn't gonna pay them. Now it's only 3 of them. I'm thinking about TLC, Left Eye, Chili, and T-Boz. There's in threes, but there's 4 people here. One person is a child of, at that time you could have been a child or somebody was holding on to your energy, was a record label owner. So you would not, you or I maybe was not identifying as one of the group. Somebody, it's like a sparkle thing. Somebody's trying to put somebody in a sparkle group, like who's the top 3 bitches or something like this. There ain't no sparkle. This is a one, this is a world card energy, nigga. This is solo dolo. So you got to find something else for me to do. Okay? It ain't got nothing to do with being no damn diva either. It just is. So that could be something when somebody lost power somewhere around the heighten of their career. And I don't know why I keep Mike's Pizza. It's a place that we used to get pizza at a long time ago in my hometown. And every time I think about TLC, the group, or any of their Red Light Special, anytime I think about any of one of their songs, I see myself there driving down the street. This could also be something very significant about music. When songs are playing out in our lifetime, this time when we got the music kind of can help, because not many people is riding around without no music playing. Okay, now ebooks and shit like this, but people play the radio in their car. Okay, so these could be markers here, because I keep on seeing right over there by Mike's Pizza, and then I'm seeing the apartments over there, the Circle Tree apartments, and boom, then my neighbor used to work in those apartments as the secretary in those apartments, and my Fane friend used to live in them apartments, and my cousin used to live. So this is taking me back to all how everybody was set up at that time when my play cousin Freeman passed away. Something is significant about how everybody was spread around in that area. The Davis girl, one of the Parham girl, everybody, because they had just built that new apartment complex right next to my in-laws. And everybody, it was like a something. Everybody lived right there. So something could have happened too. Something could be under there. See how these black things is under there? Something could be under there. Everything is a cover-up. Everything is a cover-up. Even the name of the street is named after my daughter. These is people like trying to build a new kingdom or something like this. Like the war is not even about trying to find out. It's about pointing this shit out and having these areas searched and make sure that they taking the knee to the Christ, and you're not trying to do no weird shit. Then you have to get led the fuck up out of here, and then I'll just go get the righteous boys to go up in there and see what the fuck you was building, what we could do with what you got left over up in there, and you move your ass on. But one of the twins' name is on that street, and then the other twin, this is looking like this Tyler energy here. Also Sarah. Like these could be people, you could be the only one that's still like alive or in a God, because you in a God frequency. The other girls could have been high priests, and these could be girls screaming from the other side, because once this person got a liking to someone else, like this is like, you don't know what this is. This is something else, y'all. Yeah, somebody can't be stingy. Somebody was running some type of operation here. Also, I'm seeing right here, somebody got a penis in their mouth. You look at that. Somebody got a penis in their mouth. Somebody could have got something on camera. This is a penis. Look at that. In her mouth. She will. Somebody else will do something that you're not doing. And somebody else will do something that your ass wasn't doing. Girl, somebody about to make me mad. Yeah, now this person about to get breadcrumb. They heartbroke about this, boy. Yeah, they heartbroke about this, baby. Look, 10 of wands. Ooh, somebody heartbroke about this, boy. They probably even take their motherfucking self out the game, boy. Okay? Some could have even been seeing what they was doing to you, restricting you. Or me. At the time. So that, like, this is like somebody blindfolding you. Say there's an ego version of me. You can't get nothing past me. Somebody killed that version or put it away so that they can have access, like a neighbor, friend. You know, this is how I'm thinking they could have been doing this. A new guy. Oh yeah, this one guy that be going over there. His name. They want me to call him Uncle Johnny. He just start going over my grandma's house and he be looking at us weird and stuff like that. I don't like when that Uncle John or that Johnny motherfucker over there. You know, and you just be feeling kind of weird or something like this. This could be like, you know what I'm saying? So my grandmother used to have a lot of guy friends and they'd be at the crib or whatever back in the day, when in her motorcycle days and stuff. So, you know, that's what this make me think about. If the person was like, you know, off in another dimension and the avatar is there, these people is there, these people could be very aware or in tune. One night, do you know, they know that that's the avatar. It can't pick up on signals and stuff. It don't see stuff like the regular in tune person do. And then boom, there's a memory for a child that will ruin their whole life. And guess who's getting the blame? But in some of these cases, that wasn't your person that let that happen to somebody. But again, whatever somebody did do, they can't recover from this. Or whatever they did show. This is like the Boston Tea Party energy. Somebody dumped all of your files or your classified documents into the ocean or the waters. This could be like the UK trying to bruise my head. And now this little workforce thing that they just tried to do after they had the royals kind of like dissected. It's like bruise thy tail. Now you about to be on your way to fuck up out of there because you can't end the reign. Especially not with me coming in. So yeah, you're going to have to give it up. Because if the workforce is people working to steal from other people and stuff like this, we don't need it. So they were saying that the royals was but the royals was sitting on all kind of shit. Gold bar. The royals was not trying to steal from anybody on that level, I don't think. Well, I'm not. So all this, a lot of this stuff was going on at the floor level, at the ground level. They just was, you know, the fact that these people didn't stand up and just like slaughter these people or get them out of the way or something. If they try to blackmail them, they just went under the, they just whimpered. Oh, you saw that picture of me doing that? Oh, they just whimpered. Like, yeah, 10 of wands, heartbroken, something like this here. Yeah, this person ain't gonna be able to be stingy. Somebody was doing something for a long time. This is like somebody hiding the fact that, oh, I be at my niece's house all the time fixing this, but that ain't really the niece. That's a child from the underground that was produced by, or their daughter. I'm at my daughter's house or something like this. Oh, I gotta go over here and do this. I gotta go do this. Oh, I'm gonna go sit with the daughter. But it was really not your daughter. They killed your daughter a long time ago. That's a clone from the underworld, from your sister and something else, to get this person back in the family, but not just with you. And with your finances, though. Okay? In somebody's case. Yeah, this is what this Queen of Cups do. The Mommy Watson energy. And somebody else. Whoever this is, this Whoever these girls is, they're seem very like their dresses are flowing in the wind. These bitches looking like flawless. You know that we're gonna just put an energy on this. These are people that we calling out their names and pointing these bitches out, but they still walking around here flawlessly. Or they channels is growing tremendously, but you know what the fuck they was doing. That's who these people is. It's a lot of them. See these precious stones at her feet? This is in the Bible too. The Queen of Cups. Look up precious stones at the feet in the Bible verse. And you're going to read, and it's going to sound like this card right here. All right? This the person that sent the abuse. Because God or I have not been sitting in my seat. This is like a Thatcher, or this is like the side hand man of the Queen. The one lady, I forgot what her name is, the uptight, tighty whitey lady that she had to get kicked out. She had to kick her out of there. She had to kick her out from her spot. This is that person was acting like they was the queen, and now they're not getting this victory here because somebody in the law, somebody knows what that happened here. There is a very upright king of swords here. Something is backfiring heavily on this Queen of Cups. I think her name was Thatcher. No, but okay, Margaret Sanger was the one that was doing the genetics or with the black babies. But I told you this could be something that works, because somebody's like, we're your friends or something. These organizations are your friends, are you? But like I told you, these could be this Crockett energy could be a child of that person. Yeah, again with the underworld here. Somebody is not dead. I'm hearing that if they got one in the underworld of me, is gay. Or they programmed it to sleep with women. So this is why women, the heart of the woman or something like this, is the song that, yeah, they ain't going back and forth. This man was prisoning somebody or programmed them and put them in the underworld or the background sleeping with women so they could say she's gay, but this person could really be the gay one. But this person is connected to Islam. They can't make it seem like this, because a lot of Islam men will be exposed for that they really like boys and they don't like women. And that's why they don't like to look at their women, because they wish that they was with the man. A large sector of these people. We're going to have to drop it all. Come on, drop them draws. Y'all want to pull up my dress. Y'all want to pull up America's dress and see what's under there. Drop your draws. Yeah, because something is not ending for me. Or America. Drop your draws. Let's see what you got in those. Anyways, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Take care. Bye.